And so there's warfare for the lights to go out. Oh, there's a roller! Digby! Oh, it's Donkey in the Susie Inch red Mini there in the background has just managed to jump the start, and that's put him right to the back of the pack. But everyone's got away very, very nicely at the moment. So it's Butler in the lead as they come into turn one. Paddock Bend. There's a little bit of argy-bargy between Stewboy and Adam Barth. He's just moved out of the way to let him through, but it's Stewboy is going to take that second place. No, it's Adam Barth who takes second place. So it's Butler in the lead at this moment. It's going to be Adam Barth in second. Everyone's round. That's an absolutely fantastic start. But Stewboy's now gone down into fourth place. Racer is now into third. So Racer Lewis in third place. He's absolutely flying. Take a look at that again. That was fantastic. So he's off the gravel. And there we go. Into Clark's, and then he gets a little bump from Watsy to say, come on, mate, let's get cracking. So back to the incidents, and you can just see just behind there, Jensen in the orange livery to Mighty Mini has gone back as well. Now into ninth place. So it's Butler in the lead. It's Adam Barth in second. Then we have Racer Lewis there in third, with Stewboy just behind him in the fourth place. Then we have Hyper just behind him, chased down by Stewboy, on board with Stewboy. Sorry about the steering wheels, they didn't have any left. There to go with the mahogany wood. So coming into Paddock Hill Bend, trying to find a way down the inside there, clipping the curb. Not quite doing it, but good battles between Hyper, and just see in the background it looks like there's a battle between Stuck on the Grid and Ginge. And has he got through? Yes, he has. Move done there by Stuck on the Grid. Let's take a look. Good move. So it looks like he's on the outside of Paddock Hill. Waits patiently. Little bit of a mistake there from Ginge. Had to back out of the corner, and that's given Mark Price the opportunity to go round the outside into Druids. Takes that spot. Eyeing is Mr. Mark Price, but Butler's still in the lead. The Paul Holick car, very happy with that. Comes round. So it's Butler in the lead. Lovely sideways action. There's Adam Barth. There is Lewis. Hyper coming through as well. Stuck on the Grid, not far behind. There he is coming through. There is Digby. Oh, lovely sideways action. Trimming the grass on the inside of the corner. Oh, who is that in the background? I think it was Ginge. It's going slightly wide. Looks like Donkey is having a bit of action in the background. There we are. There's Didcot and Beaverball having a good old race between them. So they always are together. They must be lovers. It's great to see them racing against each other like that. It really is. Safe. Richard Pugh is under real pressure from Jensen. Let's go on board with Jensen. And has he got that done? We're going to look to the inside. Oh, there he is. There is James Jenkins' car, Richard Pugh, down at the outside. Has he got that done? Yes, he has. That's a great move there from Jensen. Manages to get it held. Yes, he has. Has he got that done? He's trying. He's lurking. He's lurking. He might look to the outside. Yes, he has. Got to be careful of the marbles. It's a better line. He's down the inside. That's a great move there from Lewis. Side by side. What a lovely move that was. And goes through into second place. That's an absolutely belting move. Textbook stuff from the youngster. And goes into second place. But look at this. Adam Barth down the inside having a piece. And he says, no, not today, sunshine. I'm going to hold that as long as I can. Battle for ninth is absolutely kicking off here. Donkey, you got Jensen, and you got Watsy just in front of him. Ninth place, yes it is. It's Donkey down the inside of Watsy for position. Has he got it done? Oh, it's lovely stuff. Sideways through Paddock went Ben there. That was brilliant. Side by side action into Druids, into the braking zone, and it looks like he's got it done round the outside. If he can hold it, that's an absolutely astounding move. He's done it. What a move from Watsy. There's Stewboy in the sixth place. Then we've got Digby. And they're at it again. It's Watsy. It's Ginge and Donkey. They're back again. I love these three. This is going to be one of those battles that's going to go on for the rest of the year. So Watsy down the inside. Ginge on the outside. Is he going to get a cutback? It looks like Watsy there just backed out that one, and it's going to give Ginge the opportunity down the inside. Is he going to take a little duck down the inside of Druids? No, he isn't. Let's take a look at our leader, because he's coming around the final corner, and it's going to be reigning champion Butler, who is going to take round one at the Indy Circuit of Brands. Absolutely fantastic. And Butler crosses the line, flashes the lights, and he takes the win. Well, welcome everybody to CC Sim Racing. I am your host, Craig Cook, and I hope you are having a lovely evening. It's just going to get better now after a fantastic weekend at Anglesey, and congratulations to our winners, Ollie Samways, and also to Nevin Kirkpatrick. Ollie Samways in the Mighties and Nevin Kirkpatrick in the Supers, who is racing today. So welcome everyone. We are here for CC Sim Racing's Mighty Minis Esports Championship, and it's real awesome track. I do like this track. Very tight, very twisty, perfect for a mini. And in the commentary box for me, should I say, it would have been Jesse Luquela, but unfortunately Jesse's not here, so I have the amazing and desirable Adam Barth. Hello Adam, how you doing, mate?
Not too bad. That's a bit too much of a compliment for me, but thank you very much. Looking forward to this in any case.
Mate, I've seen you on screen, you're lovely. So
yeah, I know. See me in Scream as well, on the ghost face, I think.
Oh, brilliant stuff. So there we go. It's Adam Barth with us live. Not too sure what's going on with this screen here. Let's see if we can get these driver names up. For some reason, it's not going to plan. Help is needed. That should be everyone's name, but it's not coming up on the screen. Apparently there's loads of Mini Coopers racing. But there is no driver names. We'll hopefully see if we can just get rid of that and try again, fingers crossed. So we'll just switch this over, do that, and push that there, and still there is no names. I'm not too sure what's going on there. Adam, any advice would be fantastic. I'm going to go and have a look at these settings as well. That is very strange.
Options, display driver names, and driver name display online IDs.
Okay, let's try that now. Never happened before. Let's so we'll just try again. No, still no joy with that either. Apparently there's loads of minis going around, but we have the tiles on the top, but they're all Mini Coopers. So thank you everyone for watching. So as we said, this is Craig Cook from CC Racing, and commentator for the Mighty Minis Racing Championship. And thank you to everyone that went to Anglesey on that lovely hot day on Saturday. A bit cooler on the Sunday, and did help the tyres. But we are here at the LAGO Maggiore West End track, and this is a cracking little track as well. Nice wide hairpin, lots of straights, and a very tight hairpin at the end of the start-finish. So we'll really look forward to this one. So great cars on track, and obviously we know who's winning this championship. Adam, it's Ben Butler.
No, it's not Ben Butler.
It's not Ben Butler,
but yeah, it's going to get you confused now, isn't it?
It is.
Doing the live commentary, and they're a similar colour car as well, which is really going to make it awkward for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Cole did a fantastic job at the last meeting, and pretty much just walked away with it, didn't he? And showed why he won the championship last time out. So he's delighted to be back and representing Paul Hollett once again. Currently he's at the top of the times in qualifying, but we've still got half a session to go, so that could change. But yeah, I mean, it's a great start for him for the beginning of the title defence, really, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. And as you can see, a 1:13.3. Everyone's been worried about this guy. He's a bit of an Ollie Soundway sort of gentleman as well, so keep an eye on him. We will go back to this qualifying in a moment. Let's take a look at the championship tables. Well, I faff around with the other bits I need to do, but as you can see, Butler is on top with 33 points. Racer Lewis got the fastest lap last week. Last time out, sorry, last week, and got 32 points. Stuck on the grid there on 27, and obviously real life driver as well, Mark Price, that is. Hyper there in 24th with 24 points, sorry, should I say. I need to calm down a little bit. Stuart Boy with 21 points, and it was great to see Stu over the weekend as well, so welcome, mate. There's Watsy, unfortunately not racing with us at the moment because he's not feeling too great. So we have Jungle, who is going to be taking his place for the rest of the series. So we wish Watsy all the best. Ginger's there in 7th place. Had a cracking little race in the Matt Baker car, so good luck to him today. Dunkey there on with 12 points, and unfortunately another one not able to race at the moment. So James H from CCR, Captain Colossus Racing, has joined the team. So good luck to him tonight. Racer Jensen is there on 9 points, looking very quick indeed. So keep an eye on him. Richard Pugh on 10th place there with 8 points. Diddy there in 11th, had another cracking race weekend this week. And there is Beaverball, also friend of Diddy's, there in 12th. But we do have a full grid, which is absolutely fantastic stuff. But I'm just really worried about these names not coming up here, Adam Barth. So yeah, just carry on chatting about some of these drivers, and you know some of these race drivers as well. And you're racing at Thruxton.
I'm going to be turning up at Thruxton. Whether I'll be racing or not is another matter. I'll be driving the car around and doing my best. But yeah, looking forward to that one. That's obviously in a few weeks' time, 17th and 18th of June at Thruxton. So if you're in the area, please do jump in and wave a Go Albi support banner from the grandstand by all means. But yeah, I mean, look, we're trying to represent the championship as best as we can on the esports version, and I'm not waving my own flag here, but I think we've done a fantastic job so far. The first race at Brands Hatch has just been brilliant, very well received. All the drivers love it, and we've been inundated on people desperately trying to get into the championship. So as soon as the space opens up, you get somebody else jumping in, and it's fantastic. So yeah, Butler's going to have his hands full in the rest of this season, I think, because we've got the new driver who's stepped in for Watsy. You mentioned him just a minute ago. He's running in the Daz Nightingale car. He goes by the name of Jungle. I didn't really catch the complete conversation as to why he's called Jungle, but I'm not going into any details.
It's just random.
If you ever get that car up on screen, Craig, and we have a look through that windscreen and have a look at his helmet, he's actually designed it as if it's a gorilla, and it's absolutely brilliant. And that just tells you the sense of humour from this guy is absolutely fantastic. He's running third at the moment, and you don't want to see him in your mirrors, do you? No. King Kong hunting you down. It's going to be hilarious.
Exactly. But I tell you what, as much as I do love that incredible looking helmet, that's funny. That is so funny. But there's one man that we have all missed, and he's back, and he's going to be taking this title race to the end, and it's that man there, Pac-Man, obviously racing in the Laura Harris's car for the rest of the season, and good luck to him. And he's only 0.2 off the leader, which is Butler, so absolutely fantastic to see him chasing Butler, the obviously reigning champion here in the esports championship, and the Paul Hollick car. But he's there, and he's getting quicker and quicker, Adam.
Yeah, in practice just a minute ago, he was only just off of Butler's time as well. There was very little to separate him. It was at 0.027, I think it was, in practice. So, yeah, once he hooks up a lap, he's going to be right on Butler's tail. So it's going to be a fight between those two for sure. And just look out for everybody else trying to tag along. Once you get in the slipstream, that's going to be a very big... as he goes sideways through that corner. But the slipstream's really going to help around this circuit, particularly as they come down this straight all the way down to the hairpin. That's really where you're going to need your wits about you, because everybody's going to be drafting all the way down there.
Yeah, great shout, mate. And we've just seen a couple of the drivers there, Villain battling away with was it James Beaverball there, so keep an eye on that battle. But it's going to be a cracking race. Everyone's quite close. We're just over a second from 8th at the moment. So obviously when we're in racing trim, it's going to be a totally different ball game. But as we said before, keep it consistent, and you'll work your way up the grid. But as we say, I'm just going to mention Stewboy. He's absolutely flying. He's there in 4th place. Hasn't had a lot of practice, to be honest, and I know he's got a bad shoulder, so to be there and in 4th place, he's absolutely flying away with it. He's just got stuck on the grid there, Mark Price, just behind him, and he's just moved out the way to let Mark through and see if he can get a fast lap. But even Mark's only, 7 attempts off the lead lap at the moment. I'm just going to mention that we have someone watching from Dubai. This is greetings all, Ravy Davey here, watching from Dubai. Drive well and enjoy. Keep up the great work, Craig. Thank you very much. That's amazing. We've got someone watching from Dubai. That's how good the internet is these days. So thank you very much. Go Richard Pugh, says Salim. We've got Go Butler, says Darren. Thank you very much, Darren, for joining us. Shahid says good luck, Hyper, Didcot, Ball and Pugh. Brilliant stuff. Good luck, Ginge. We've got Matt says no lag tonight. How did you manage it? I have no idea, but I just managed it. So guys are crossing the line now. So that was Butler who crossed the line, and we're going to see if Pac-Man can go any faster. Look at that, he's a 10th off now, so he's not too far away. Can he close that pole position? And let's see what he can do as he climbs the hill. And this is going to be a tough part, but there's easy places to get penalties round here. And Hyper's gone into 3rd. Hyper has jumped into 3rd place with a 1:13 at 6th there. And Pac-Man does not go faster. He stays there, or does he? No, he stays where he is. So a 13.5 for Pac-Man over the line. Hyper in 3rd, stuck on the grid there in 4th. We've got Ginge coming across the line now. Does he go any faster? No, he doesn't. There is Jungle there in 5th. Stewboy in 6th. So everyone is coming through now. Stewboy's still on the lap here, so let's see what he can do. and also James in the Susie Inch car. So new driver doing well there. Stu was jumped down to 6th place. Grid has packed up that 4th on that last qualifying lap, so that's great stuff from him. So here we go. What can Stu Boy do? Does he cross the line and go further up the grid? Let's see. Take a flag out, cross the line, stays in 6th. Does James move up? No, he doesn't. Stays where he is. So there we go. That is the run through from everyone, and it's Butler again on pole position. So there it is, pole position for Butler, a 1:13.3. Pac-Man just behind him in 2nd place. Hyper in 3rd, Stuck on a Grid 4th. It's Jungle in 5th. It's Stu Boy 6th. Villain in 7th. James in 8th. Then we have Racer Lewis in 9th. Richard Pugh 10th. Jensen in 11th. Diddy in 12th. Ginge in 13th. And Beaverball in 13th. I tell you what, he's got his mojo as Diddy at the moment. So just watch out for him in this race. But as we know, we thought Butler would be near the top there somewhere, Adam.
Yeah, I'm a bit surprised that Pac-Man didn't get a little bit closer than that, to be honest, after what he was doing in practice. But he might not have got a clean lap. But just a quick word, Hyper suddenly jumping straight up into 3rd. I didn't see that one coming, and stuck on the grid in 4th. That's a fantastic result from those guys as well. So it's actually going to be close, because there's less than half a second between those, or actually less than half a second for the top 5, isn't it? So it's this is going to be a close race, this.
It really is, and what a cracking race it's going to be. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first race of the evening. Don't forget we have 2 races tonight. Please keep your messages coming in. I will try and look for them as quickly as I possibly can. But racing is about to resume. Obviously, we have to wait for this. I do apologise if you see any glitching. It's nothing I can do about it. It is the actual official game. And we're hopefully going to get some more updates, and that will sort itself out. But here we go. Racers are on track, and we're going to go and look at these cars and see what we can see. As we see, the man on pole position is Butler. There in 2nd is Pac-Man. Hyper in 3rd. So everyone is there. We're just going to take these names off. There we go. That's a little bit better. There's 1 red, 2 red, 3 red, 4 red, 5 red. Waiting for the lights to go out. They go out, and away they go. Good start from Butler. Again, just flies away with it as usual. And it's Butler in the lead, and Pac-Man in 2nd. And it looks like Hyper's got away. They're taking their time to get away, but Stuck on the Grid has managed to stay in 4th place. Looks like Stu Boy's had a good start as well. There he is in 5th place. Villain is there in 6th. There he is. James has had a good start as well. He's down the inside as they come into turn 2. And has he got that done? Villain giving him lots of room. Well, a bit too much room. He goes off onto the grass, but he comes back on, and it looks like Racer Lewis might have a piece of this as well. But we're going to go back to the leader as he comes through the left-hander and into this very sharp hairpin here, Adam.
Yeah, this is actually a key point to the whole circuit. You can go into that corner way too fast, scrub off all the speed that you've gained going into the corner and lose all the momentum out of it. But watch Pac-Man now, because he is absolutely in the slipstream. He does not want Butler to get away. He wants to hang on to him for the first half of this race and then battle it out. Work together, pull away from Hyper. He's got the slipstream. Is he looking down the... No, he's just going to work with him. I think this is just showing Pac-Man's experience here. He's going to push Butler as quickly as he can, work together, pull away from Hyper, and then actually fight for the victory at the end. So they're already starting to pull away. Mark Price is actually in the background there for Hyper. Is he catching him a little bit? He's just out of slipstream, I think, but he's hunting him down.
Yeah, we're on board with Stuck on the Grid at the moment. He's trying to challenge Hyper, but watch out, because Hyper's been pretty quick. He was in those 13s, wasn't he? And if Pac-Man sees him closing up, he will not want to stay behind Butler too long. So keep an eye on Hyper in 3rd place in the Will Burnham car, a lovely looking car as well, and hopefully see him out on the track again soon. But Stuck on the Grid in 4th, trying to close down the man in front. Doing a brilliant job. Purple lap here on the 2nd lap. I do that every time. They all got purple laps on the 2nd lap, haven't they, Adam?
It will do, because it's their first flying lap. Oh, challenge for the lead. We've got Pac-Man. He got a good run. Is he actually going to go? He's got no choice now, because he's alongside him. I don't think he actually meant to do that. I think Butler ran a little bit wide, and Pac-Man got his nose down the inside. So is he going to go for it? Yeah, Butler's seen him side by side through this. You can cut quite a lot of that corner, so they can get away with that. Yeah, Pac-Man into the lead. So now Butler's got 2 things to think about now. He's got to try and hunt down Pac-Man, and he's now got Hyper actually closing in on him. I didn't see that coming, and neither did Butler, obviously, because Hyper is all over the back of him now. You've got 3 for the lead all of a sudden.
Yeah, on board with Hyper. This is a brilliant shot from Hyper, and he has actually got the fastest lap at 1:13.7. So, again, while these three are battling away and trying to find the perfect line, you can just see in the back of that wing mirror, pink car on the challenge, and that's stuck on the grid, so keep an eye on him. And Stewboy's still holding that 5th place. He had a good run in the qualifying, didn't he? But everyone seems to be together at the moment. Great battles across the pond. And Pac-Man holding that lead. Butler in 2nd. And again, this is where Butler will see what sort of a champion he is. Both of these guys have been champions at CC Sim Racing. Obviously, Butler with the Mighty Minis, and Pac-Man winning the, I think it was the Clio Cup, wasn't it? So we'll see if he can do so again. And on the charge they go. So Pac-Man in the lead. Butler in 2nd. It's Hyper there in 3rd, flying down into the very long right-hander. With stuck on the grid, now closing up here. Unless he makes a mistake in the ground. No, he manages to hold it. So there's the first group. Second group is Villain, Stewboy, James, and Jungle. Behind them, Richard Hughes. And Richard Hughes having a good race as well. He's there in 10th place, but he's on the back of this group here, Adam. And he's looking for a way past Jensen.
He was up in 8th just a minute ago. I missed something. He must have run wide or something, made a little bit of a mistake, but bearing in mind Richard is actually an academy driver, so to have actually come this far up on these cars, which are not easy to drive, they look simple but they're not, and he's hanging on to those guys, so that's a great result from him. Stewie's actually got a half-second penalty as he runs a little bit wide out there in 5th, so that's going to give Villain an opportunity to make up a position as they come out of this hairpin down the bottom of the hill. That's where Stewie will have to take his penalty. We got side by side. We've got James H gone down the inside of Jensen, or was he defending from Jensen? I can't remember. And then no, Jensen's actually got an overlap on him and goes up into 8th. That was a good move.
Yeah, well, Jungle was there in the 8th spot and moved in front of James H. It looked like James H went and had a little bit of a kerfuffle there, and it's Jensen that's gone into the 8th spot after the mistake from James. So yeah, great stuff from him. Still Richard Pugh on the back of this. Ginger's there as well, so keep an eye on him. Just in front of all of these guys is that man there, Stewboy, chasing down Villain, who is in 5th place. So great little battles going on. Let's take a look at the leaders, because they're up front and they're still battling away. Oh, a little bit of sideways action from Butler as he tried to get the car to turn in a little bit too early and took a little bit of the grass with him, and Pac-Man had a little bit of an escape, but again, he seems to get a nice line through there because he's right on the back of Pac-Man. Now, again, it's one of those moments. Do you go for it now, or do you be patient here, Adam? And we said before, patience is the way to go, isn't it?
Well, definitely patience around this circuit. I mean, Pac-Man's not hanging around. He's just done the fastest lap on that last lap of the 13.2. But Butler is absolutely gone round the outside. That can't be done, surely. How did he manage to do that? And he's got the momentum.
Oh, that was fantastic.
If he can do that, has he pulled that off? I think he has. He got the momentum.
Oh,
yes, he has. Fantastic move.
Superb.
Brilliant. That was a champion's move. That was brilliant.
That really was. What a move from Butler there, and stays into goes into the lead off that fantastic move into the hairpin, got the exit round the outside, and Pac was like, oh, hold on, this can't be happening, but he's chasing again, he's trying to find a way through, has another crack at it, and he's going to have a look down the inside as they come onto the start finish straight for lap 6, and very, very close indeed. Still they battle away. Let's take a look at that replay of that battle between Butler and Pac-Man here, and there it is. The exit speed was absolutely spot on, and side by side as they come down the dip, and gets the momentum, takes the lead. That's a great move there from Butler.
I'll tell you what, don't write off Hyper and Stuck on the Grid here, because they're 3rd and 4th. They've fallen away a little bit, but the more that Pac-Man and Butler fight, the more that's going to bring in Hyper and Stuck. So watch out for those guys, because they are not that far away now. 2.3 seconds for Stuck on the Grid off the lead, but that isn't really that far if those guys in front start fighting.
Yeah, exactly. And again, Pac-Man's looking all the way around. He goes for the switchback down the inside of the hairpin. Has he got that done? Yes, he has. What a move from Pac-Man. Gets it done. What a beautiful move. But a switchback again for Butler. So while these two are messing around having fun, it's not really fun because you've got 2 cars behind you, lads, and you better get going because they are closing up fast. But what a lovely bit of switchback that was from those two. Brilliant stuff. Let's have a look at that. That was great.
It's brilliant respect as well, isn't it? It's just showing that you can race side by side and you don't have to hit each other. You can just give each other racing room. Just absolutely brilliant. As close as you like. Fantastic respect. And Butler's kind of got a little bit of a gap here now. So I think Pac-Man just needs to think about this, because while they've been fighting, Hyper has really closed them down now. He's under a second, or just over a second. So if he gets much closer, he's going to be in the tow, and he's really going to be a factor. And talking about being in the tow, Mark Price is right on the back of him. It is really closed up now. These front four are really going at it hammer and tongs, aren't they? If we are right up the back now of Hyper, is he going to get the run? He's going to have a slipstream here. He can get a run. Will he dive down the inside, or is he just going to try and push Hyper? Let's see what he does. Is he going to work with it?
Or is he? Let's have a look. Yeah.
Not sure. Yeah, he's working with him. He's working. Yeah. He's worked it out.
He definitely is, isn't he? So we're on board with Hyper, looking at the front end of that car. There's a good battle behind as well. A little mistake there from Villain, and that's going to give, looks like Stu Boy that position. No, it's not. It's Jungle. So Jungle's now jumped into 5th place. So that was a great move from Jungle. Let's see if we can get a replay there, because that was superb. But Stu Boy's also got the move done on Villain as well. So good moves from those two drivers. Let's have a look at that. That was fantastic.
Villain's gone off. He's into the wall. He was just pushing that little bit too hard, unfortunately. He's just lost a position now to, who was that? That was Racer Jensen. So slight mistake from Villain. He got a little bit wrong-footed, and now he's dropped all the way back down to 8th, unfortunately. So no, that was a shame to him, but good opportunistic driving from both Jungle and from Stewie as well. So they're up now. Jungle in 5th and Stewie in 6th.
Yeah, great battle. But the guys at the front are literally nose to tail at the moment, but this is a good battle. This mid-pack battle here between Richard Pugh, got James there, Jensen. You've got, who's that there? We've got Villain, and Villain's gone wide again, but he's trying to watch out for the move down the inside, which is James, and he looks like he's got that down, or has he? No, he just gets the momentum, does Villain. He's very good around that hairpin. He did take a lot of the grass on the outside, but he did a very good job of getting the power down very, very early. But Jensen just in front, having a good run here. It goes wide, goes on the gravel, and that's going to give Villain the opportunity to go through. Same as James, and also Richard Pugh's going to get a piece of this as well, I think, around the outside. Yes, he does. Goes through. Great stuff.
It's really close at the front now. Pac-Man made a little bit of a mistake coming out of the hairpin, but still got the run on Butler, and he was literally pushing him across the line. You couldn't have got anything between them, and that's really brought Hyper into it. You have got 3 for the lead. You've got Mark Price in a very distant 4th, but he's not really that far off with these guys battling, and they are absolutely pushing each other. They are not letting off, and we've still got half the race to go.
We have indeed, yeah. 9 minutes and 30 seconds to be precise. Helicopters looking for another view from the air, which is great to see. And again, Pac-Man just closes in. Little mistake there from Hyper, but again, it seems to be you can just grab a little bit of the exit of that, the little bit of grass there, the bit of tuft of grass, and it seems to be a better exit from there, which is very, very strange, but seems to work for all 3 of the drivers. But Butler under real pressure now from Pac-Man. He doesn't want to make a mistake, but I'm sure if he is on the pad, he's going to have some sore thumbs after this race. But it's Butler in the lead, followed by Pac-Man. Hyper in 3rd. There he is. There's Hyper in 3rd. There is Stuck on the Grid in 4th. Climbing the hill now is Jungle with a very, very feisty Stu Boy in the rented Octane Racing car. Go and give Octane Racing a big shout out, and happy birthday to our man over there, Mr. Steve Rideout, who is 105. So there he is. Yeah, he's going to smack me one for that one. But there's Stu Boy in 6th place. Villain there in 7th. He seems to have upped his game a bit now. He's in the 14s, low 14.2 in the last lap, so that's his 2nd fastest of the race, so we'll see what he can do. There is James in 8th. Richard Pugh goes a little bit wide and gets back on the track in 9th place. There is Jensen in 10th. Racer Lewis not having the best of days at the moment. He was flying in the last round at Brands, but this seems to be his bogey track, but we'll see what he does. There's Ginge in 12th, just putting the hammer down, not quite getting the times in, but hasn't had a lot of practice, unfortunately due to work commitments. There is Beaverball, pushing hard as usual, gets a nice 1:15.6 on his last lap, which is great stuff. And there's Diddy, again, just unfortunate because he had a good qualifying lap, so let's see if he can find some gains here at the end of this race with 7 minutes to go. It's still Butler, Pac-Man, Hyper, and Stuck on the Grid, your top 4.
And we've got a challenge now for 5th against Stewie Boy against Jungle. These two have closed up all of a sudden, so Jungle's taken a defensive line. I think that could actually help Stewie here because he could get a slipstream and look down the inside. Is he close enough? I'm not sure whether he is. He's looking. Is he going to go for it? Are they side by side? Yes, he's got it, and he's got down the inside. Can he get it stopped? Can he get it turned? Yes, he can. Fantastic move. And Jungle saw him coming, and yeah, so that was a good move there from Stewie. I wasn't expecting that fully to happen, but it was a great move in nonetheless.
Yeah, well done, Stewie. He was very frustrated at Brands, and this time round he seems to be enjoying himself. Now in that top 5, can he hold off Jungle? And it's just about the concentration now. You get that lead, and then the guy behind you just slowly peel away from him. You need to get out of that toe, and that's where it all happens. So it's there for the lead. Here we go. We're back to the leaders, and it's Pac-Man down the inside. He's gone early, and he takes that position. Goes a little bit wide. He's under pressure now, is Pac-Man, and Hyper looks like he's got a good exit as well. So Hyper's going to be in the mix here as well. There, Adam Bath with also just behind. It looks like Jungle's caught up again with Stu Boy. Pac-Man under real pressure from Butler, and here we go again. Swings and roundabouts.
Yeah, we've seen this before, haven't we?
Yeah, I think we have.
Like Bill Murray again. But here we go, down the inside. Is he going to pull a Stewie, or is he? No, yes.
He is.
No, has he? He is. He's side by side, giving each other.
Oh.
Watch out for Hyper. Hyper is absolutely lurking in the background. He can have the both of them here if they're not careful, because he's going to get a good run. Which one does he follow? They're still side by side. That's 2 corners. That's 3 corners. And they're going to tuck in behind each other. Yeah, Here we go. So Hyper, which way is he going to go? Because he can ruin it for both of them in a minute if he's not too careful. And going into that hairpin, it's all about the exit in this hairpin. Absolutely crucial. And now they're all in the slipstream of one another. And where's Mark? Mark's a little bit further back, unfortunately, but we've got these top 3 absolutely fighting it out.
Yeah, brilliant stuff from Adam there as they go through the hairpin and with a long right hand, another hairpin, but it's a nice sweeping hairpin. You can keep power down and need the grunt, the acceleration, the exit speed to grab the toe as they climb the hill, and you really do need it as you climb the hill, because if you don't, you're going to be lost. And you can see half a second is Hyper behind the leader as they still fight away, and Hyper is just waiting for a mistake, but at the moment these two at the front, this is going to be a battle that's going to go on. This is the X-boosted Alpha and Butler show, and again, looks like Pac-Man has managed to get that done as he's gone slightly wide here. This could give Butler the opportunity. Not quite. He's managed to get a bit of a gap here, Adam, and this is going to be crucial as he goes through the hairpin again for the 13th time.
Yeah, I was surprised he didn't lose momentum running that wide, to be honest, because that can actually ruin the speed coming out of the corner. But Butler's caught him back up again into this hairpin. Needs a good exit, getting this in the toe.
Oh.
A little bit wide from Pac-Man. Has this given Butler the opportunity? I think it might do, unless Pac-Man can get over. No, I think he's a little bit too far back unless he gets a real toe to the bottom of the hill. But it's going to be a do or die manoeuvre if he does that. No, he's thought better of it. Hyper must have made a mistake somewhere along the line because he's dropped back a little bit, and Mark is still lingering in the back, waiting for it all to go wrong. But Butler's looking for the outside. Has he got the run? No. I mean, where do you want to be? Do you want to be second or do you want to be first? Make up your mind, boys. You can't both be in the same position.
Well, we had this before, didn't we? We had this at Anglesey, and I was commentating on the last race, and it was the Supers with Neville Kirkpatrick and David Kirkpatrick, and what a battle to the end that was. It was 0.019 of a second, and it was so close. And at that time, you wanted to be first, but I was saying on the commentary box, you want to be second because you can see where everyone's, see the guy in front, you know where he's quick, and then you can just sort of benefit from it at the last lap with a toe. But again, we know where Butler's quick, but it's just getting that exit speed right. Going through the final long sweeping right hander, and then the climb to the hill for the checker flag. So he needs to be really close, under a minute on the final lap. That's why I think it's going to be done there, Adam.
Yeah, it's got to be, hasn't it? Because they've now pulled away from Hyper a little bit. Everybody else in the rest of the field's kind of settled down, got a little bit of field spread now. Haven't really got any other battles going on. You've got a little bit really of Stewie and Jungle. They're still relatively close, but other than that, the rest of the field is spread out, so we can focus on this lead battle. And I think it's just going to come down to these two. They've dropped Hyper a little bit now, And how long have we got left? Not long at all. So yeah, Pac-Man's pulled out a little bit of a gap here. We've got a yellow. Oh, we've got who's that? Somebody's gone off in the first corner. Who's that?
Who was that? I'm not too sure.
Ginger's parked up on the side of the track for some reason. So
oh no, has he crashed? Yeah, it might have been a crash that nobody was having a couple of issues, or it might be something that's happened with the young lad, and he needs to address it. So hopefully Ginger's okay. But we knew this was going to happen, so it's no problem, no panic, no danger. But there is yellow flags up, so just keep an eye on that. And luckily, it's at the end of the lap, so that's a pretty good way as you come into turn 1. So brilliant. That's fine. That shouldn't cause any issues. But I just wanted to go back to Villain, because Villain is 7th at the moment, but he's closing down Jungle and Stewboy. He done a 13 on lap 4 or 13, but on last lap he made a mistake somewhere, so I think he got a penalty, which is a real shame, because he was doing he done 2 13s on the bounce, and that was absolutely superb, and he was closing right in, but now he's 3 seconds behind. I don't think he's going to catch him, but you never know in this race. But let's go back to the leader. It's Pac-Man with a 0.7 lead on Butler in 2nd place. Hyper there in 3rd place, so he's done an absolutely cracking job. Yellow flags are out at turn 1, which is Ginge. That shouldn't affect anyone there. So there is stuck on the grid in 4th place. Stewboy there in 5th place. The Jungle looking for a top 5 finish in his debut here at CC Sim Racing, and running the Daz Nightingale car. Real shame we're not seeing Daz this year representing anyway. We will have some of the other decals out as soon as we possibly can, but we are running the last year's Champions cars. And Stewboy there in 5th. And again, look, I told you, Villain is closing. He's at 2 tenths there. Made a mistake again on that same corner. But he is closing them down. But again, just that slight mistake. It's gone back up again. Real shame, because he was flying. He really, really was. James H there in 8th. Then we've got Racer in 9th place. We have 39 seconds of this race to go. So we will take a look at our leaders. There's 30 seconds.
Sorry, Craig. Challenge for 5th now, because Jungle's got... I don't know. Didn't see whether Stewie actually made a mistake, but Jungle's got a good run on him down the hill. Stewie's seen him, so this should be all done and dusted. He's got alongside. Can Stewie actually make a bit of a cutback? Can he get the car turned in? He might have done. He might have got a bit of a run. No, I think he's just lost out on that one. But these two are going to fight to the flag. But that could actually bring Villain in. Like you said, he's started to reel them in. Those guys are going to start fighting. That's going to only work to his advantage. But there's not long left. Is he going to get across the line?
Yeah, oh no, it is. That's it. Top 5. So Jungle, Stewboy, Villain in 7th. Then it's James.
That was a well-timed move.
Yeah, Jensen in 9th and Richard Pugh in 10th. We're going to have to go back to the leaders, because they've all crossed the line, and it's still Pac-Man. It's now down to half a second. Now Butler has to get this right. He has to make sure he closes in. And here we go, exit speed, and he's very good on this hairpin. Now what can he do? He gets a very good run again. It is closing speed time. Here we go. Good exit. He's pulled away, hasn't he, Pac-Man? He's had a brilliant hairpin there. So Pac-Man down the dip now, and can Butler chase him down? Final few corners. This is it. Exit speed's okay. Good stuff there from Pac-Man. I think he's okay. I think he's pulling away. Yes, he is. It's not going down enough, and that is going to be it. I think Pac-Man's done it here, Adam, and this Pac-Man, who is going to take race round 2 and race number 2. And he goes through and takes the win on his debut here in the Mighty Mini Esports Championship. It's Pac-Man who takes the win. Butler in 2nd, who'll be very pleased with that. Hyper is going to be over the moon. He's going to be Hyper. It's Hyper. And it's going to be Stuck on the Grid, who takes 4th. Congratulations to him. And Mark Price, the Mighty Minis Racing Champion, is there in 4th. He'll be pleased with that. Jungle on his debut in 5th. Stewboy just pipped there by Jungle and takes 6th. Villain was unfortunate not to close up. He takes 7th. James H in 8th. It's going to be Racer Jensen in 9th, Richard Pugh in 10th, the James Jenkins car, and we have Racer Lewis there in 11th, Beaverball in 12th, Diddy in 13th, and Ginge parked up on the side and looks very unhappy. It looks like he's there on the left-hand side, doesn't it? Would you say that was him?
Yeah.
I reckon that's him.
He's parked. Yeah, he is.
We could say it's him. It's not actually him. It's just somebody just standing there. Yeah, but it looks really cool. It looks like he's actually got out the car, looking very, very frustrated, and he's ginger.
That guy looks like he had ginger hair as well, so we call him Ginge, and there you go.
We'll go with that. Yeah. But congratulations to Pac-Man. What a super job. Brilliant drive. And I'll tell you what, him and Butler will be racing to the finish, I'm pretty sure, again in the next round. So let's take a look at those race results. It's Pac-Man who takes the win, Butler in second, Hyper third, Stuck on the Grid in fourth. It's going to be Jungle in fifth. It's Snowboy in sixth, Villain seventh, James H in eighth. Then we have Jensen in ninth, Richard Pugh 10th, Racer Lewis in 11th, Beaverball in 12th, Diddy in 13th, and Ginge will take that 14th place. And what a super job from all of our drivers. Let's take a look at this and just drag this up there. I do apologise if you can see this. There we go. And let's see if we can have a chat with some of our drivers who should be in the interview room about now. Yes, we do have a couple of them. And let's have a quick word with Hyper. Hyper, what a drive you had. Just sneak that qualifying lap in, and you've qualified in third. You finished in third. You must be over the moon.
Indeed, I am. I was not expecting this. Can you hear me, by the way?
Yeah, just need to tweak up your volume a little bit, my friend.
So, now it's better?
That's perfect. Okay. Beautiful.
Perfect. Yeah, I was also not expecting that. Was a really nice view from the front battle. Yeah, but that guys are out of my league, I would say. Yeah, it was good. I'm really happy with it, actually. I could almost close by. I was kind of watching what they were doing, but then I did one or two mistakes, and then that's it. When you lose the train, then it's gone. It's very difficult to catch up again. But yeah. It was good. It was good. Very happy with it.
Well, you got to look at it on this point of view. You were actually in the academy this time, was it a few weeks ago? Now you're in a very competitive Mighty Minis Racing Esports Championship and getting a third place and also getting nearly the fastest time on the track. I mean, that's really impressive over a few weeks. So, Hype, you should be really chuffed with that. And it was lovely to meet you at Silverstone as well. So, well done, mate. Congratulations in your race tonight. Well done.
Thank you so much. It was also great to meet you. Even short, but it was nice to see you again.
We tried to get you in, but it's just you were busy, wasn't you? So, well done, Hyper. Congratulations. Well done.
Thank you so much, and congratulations to the other two guys and to the rest of the field.
Well done, mate.
Thank you so much for this race.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. So there was Hyper there in third. Let's have a quick word with reigning champion Butler, obviously winning at Brands Hatch and coming second today. But I'll tell you what, you'll be happy with that second, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, I'm happy with it, but there's a lot of deja vu going on in that mini cockpit tonight. I can see how the rest of the championship's going to go. I'm looking forward to it though, but a hell of a drive by Pac-Man. I think I tried every trick in the book and it worked sometimes and then it didn't, but the better drive I got it today.
Yeah, it was. I was going to say it was very, very close. He just pipped you on the fastest lap, but it was very, very close in general. It was a cracking race. It really, really was. And you know, we really can't wait for the next one. But both of you chopping and changing throughout the race, it was great to watch. It really was. Well done.
Thanks. There's plenty of respect shown by Pac-Man as well. Plenty of racing room given. Not too much squeezing going on, but yeah, no, it was a good race. I enjoyed that. Well
done, mate. Absolutely superb. Awesome. Let's have a word with our winner, Pac-Man. And we've seen you up here before, mate. But I'll tell you what, the challenger, you've come in, challenged Butler, you've taken that win, but he's still there in second. But that could have changed, couldn't it? It was just that last ditch overtake, and obviously you managed to get that half-second gap, which is obviously crucial around here at this racetrack.
Yeah, I knew once I'd kind of got to the front that I just had to put some quali laps in, and there was a couple of corner entries where that was very loose, thinking that I'm going to possibly start going backwards at some point. But no, that was awesome. That was like, yeah, I can see how these are so addictive. That was absolutely mega, and yeah, some of the best racing I had. I mean, yeah, side by side through some of them corners in these things, they take a bit of driving, and to have the confidence with Butler doing that was mega.
Yeah, it was absolutely super, mate. Congratulations, well done. Really can't wait to see you in the next round. And yeah, just a super drive, class driving from all of you. Well done, brilliant.
No, that was great. Well done to the other guys. That was cracking.
So there we go, Adam Bath. There is our Mighty Mini winner, Pac-Man there, taking the win. Butler in second, Hyper in third. Stuck on the grid, you know, Mighty Mini's racing champion in real life, puts it in fourth. Must be pleased with that as well, surely.
He's going to be happy with that. I think he got fourth at Brands Hatch as well. No, he didn't actually, did he? He got third, but he finished fourth on the road because I got second in the Harris car, but I was reserved, so he actually did get a podium. So it's going to be good points for him. But you're talking about watching those two battle, Pac-Man and Butler. We're going to be seeing them in the Supers next as well because they're actually reserve drivers in the Supers. So could be round 2, and I think we'll be wanting to see Butler actually get his revenge here. Watch out for those two.
Yeah, I think so as well, mate. And absolutely superb. Great to see. Just a quick couple of messages before we transfer over to the Supers. It says, awesome race. Really enjoyed that, said Richard. Well done, Richard. Well done, Hyper, says Mammy there. Great to see Mammy watching. Well done, Butler, says Darren. Slim says, well done, guys. Ride out with the thumbs up. Mr. Steve Ride out. Happy birthday, sir. Congratulations, DBR Pac-Man, says James H. Absolutely love that, guys. Started 8th and finished 8th. Some great, respectful racing all round. Yeah, well done, James. Glad that you carried on racing after you obviously our conversation. But yeah, brilliant stuff, mate. Well done, and I'm sure the CCR boys will be very proud of you. Right, now we're going to go over to the Super Mighty Minis. While you do, check out some action. One, 3, 4, 5. We go. Oh, there's a roll-up. TTR. Crafty has rolled, and that's going to put him in a right position now because that's going to give Surely Glow in 3rd place. It looks like he's managed to hold it, but Glo's taken the lead. It's Chucky there in 2nd place. It's Glowing in 3rd. Petrol Bloke's jumped into 4th. Oh, look at the Crafty's being absolutely swallowed up. This is absolutely incredible. It's like kids with some strawberry licorice, and they've eaten it all at once. So Petrol Bloke goes really, really wide. Not too sure there. TTR went down the inside of Crafty, and then he slowed down, but then Dusty had nowhere to go and just bumped the back end of it. Watch out for Joe. There he is in 11th. Hasn't quite got into this race yet in the Ian Slot car. He has won so many championships, and he's down the inside. This is a great move. Has he got it down into Druids? He's on the brakes now. Nicky's gone wide, and there is Joe down the inside. Didn't quite give him a lot of room there, but now look at Butler. He's having a little piece as well. Oh, and it's contact with Butler and Joe, and then that's pushed Nick off the track as well. So that's really unfortunate. But Joe goes through into 9th place. But that's what it's all about. A little bit of argy-bargy. 2 different battles going on. Oh, somebody going wide there. That's Petrol Bloke. The Petrol Bloke is now dropped to 6th place. So he went very wide. So what happened there? Replay's on. So battling with Dusty, the braking zone. I think he just lost on the brake. I don't know if he had the wrong gear. It didn't look like it was contact. Into the left-hander through Surtees now. Keeping all the curve, using all of the tracking a little bit more. Have to get that one in. A little bump and run can help out, but Crafty's having none of it. Down the inside of Dusty's position. Is he going to get that done? Dusty's going to try and hold that line. He tries and tries. It's not going to work. He was in the wrong position, and Crafty goes through. Yeah, there we go. There is Nev Kirkpatrick, the Super Mighty Minis champion of 2022. There he is in that 9th spot, and doing a superb job indeed. So Nev Kirkpatrick in 9th place, and I'll tell you what, I'm gonna go away from it, because if he finishes in the top 10, he will be the happiest man. It'll be like he's won the thing. Okay, so we'll just let him go and do his job. Liz, I was just gonna say, I was watching Adam Barth going through turn 1. It was pretty much sideways. It was great to watch. So flies through. There is Glowing in 4th. We're going to take this as Crafty. There is Dusty coming through. There is Adam Barth, a lot tidier that time round. Good battle going on. Was that 10th again? Yes, of course it is. It's Nick and Joe. This could be a show in itself. So there we go. Joe around the outside, Nick down the inside. And watch out for Jenny Roberts, because she's closing on these two. While they've been sort of messing about, Jenny's just slowly hunting them down. I don't know if you've seen the front end of Jenny's car. You wouldn't want to mess with it. But again, holding that toe really works in this car. So again, into Paddock Hill Bend, these two having a good battle. Stay tuned to see what happens in the next exciting episode. But he's really close now, isn't he? Because now Clive's under real pressure. He's going to have a look down the inside. They're coming to Druids. No, he isn't. He's under real pressure.
Mark, stay on the outside.
Tries the cut back. Doesn't quite work. These two battling away now. Clive under real pressure. But he's really close now.
He learned from those previous laps.
Oh! He's trying. He's going around the outside this time. He goes wide. He might get the dive down the inside. He's trying it. Look at this. Clive's blocking him. Clive's defending for his life. He's round the outside. He's going to try that line again. He's in the marbles. He's in the marbles, and the physics come to play. Look at that. The physics worked. And that's Clive in first. And that was very, very very, very interested to see what happens there. But it's great. The physics on this game are absolutely superb. Winning the marbles, went wide, and it cost him a few tenths there. Brilliant stuff, Jesse. Good battle between these two. Crafty's still holding Glowing back, but there's an all from Jesse.
Oh man, he just totally cut that corner and managed to get away with it. He's all over Clive again.
Oh, look at this closing speed from Chucky. He's all over him. Let's go aboard with this. This is fantastic stuff. This is all from Jesse again.
No, I'm just watching this race pay out. It's a great racing. He gambled on that first corner, and man, he almost won.
So here we go. You can see Crafty's under pressure from Glowing. Clive on the final lap. This is the final lap, so there's one corner to go. Can Chucky get close to him? He's got narrow. He's got very close. This is the closest he's been. Here we go. Top and tail. It's bumper to bumper. It's whatever you want to call it, but it's going to be crossing the line, and Clive's going to be very happy with this win if he can just hold it. Has he done it? Yes, he has. He crosses the line, and Clive takes the win. Wow. That was incredible stuff from our drivers there in the last round at Brands Hatch. And we are back here for the Super Mighty Minis Esports Racing Championship and round 2 here at the lovely LAGO Maggiore West End track. And unfortunately, we don't have a co-host this time round, but we do have a very full grid of Super Mighty Minis. And let's see what can happen now. We have all the previous lot in as well. So the guys that weren't here in the last race are now here in this race. So they will be running around as quickly as they can. We'll just get this qualifying started up while we do so. Let's take a look at those championship tables. And as you can see, it's Clive on 33 points off that brilliant battle with Chucky. There with 32 points. Crafty on 27, who had a brilliant comeback after a bad start, put himself in 3rd place. Glowing Gold is with 24 points. Dusty there on 21. Albie there on 18. It's Ayrton there in 15. Joe Bolt there is with 12 points in 8th place. Nikki there with 9 points in 9th. And Jenny Roberts with 8 points in 10th. But we have got a full grid. And Corky is now back with us as well. Ashboy is back this week. Handy Point has also joined the club here at CC Sim Racing. He wants to have a crack at this. And we have Pac-Man and also Butler joining us as reserve drivers. So, yeah, absolutely cracking. Great to see them all on track. And drivers are warming up their tyres as they get round to start their qualifying. So let's go and check them out. So there we have it. It's Adam Bath there. We do, fingers crossed, hopefully see him at Thruxton, because that is one track I'd love to see this absolute madman do. He has just warmed up his tyres and spun out onto the track. He didn't want to do that on live stream, but he'll be warming those tyres back up again, and fingers crossed that will all go well. But Ashboy is out on track, and there he is, flying the flag for his brother's lovely liveries as usual. Let's see what he can do. Handy Point, obviously, very famous this week, obviously racing with Super GT, so he'll be pumped for this one. And Captain Colossus Racing sponsored car. Looks absolutely sublime, doesn't it? So let's have a look. Hassler is back as well. He is driving the Martin Hathaway car. We do hope to see Martin out this year. Jenny Roberts has got a bit of body damage on her car. Looks like it's okay now, but the Andy Tuckley car is there. And great to see Jenny on track again. She hasn't been feeling too great. She has just moved house, and we do hopefully she's all okay. But Brad Arrow's training was cancelled. Vivid sim pilot, shall I say. Good luck to Jenny. Those teeth sharpened for this race. Going for gold there, as I call him. Great to meet them up at Silverstone a few weeks back. Great bit of pub grub, as I like to call it, barbecue food, and a few beers. It was a lovely evening, walking around the track. It was great, and this guy is an absolute legend. Good luck to him tonight in the CC livery. Corky there as well. Great to see Corky back racing the Tracy Thompson Racing livery, and we do hope to see Mark Ditchburn and Tracy back with us. And I'm just going to have a sneaky look at this man here, because Neville Kirkpatrick has gone into 5th place at the moment. He's only, was it 1.3 off the lead lap, but he's doing a cracking job. We're going to keep the tiles on for the moment so you can see who everyone is. But I think Chocky's been practicing. He's taken the lead, half second now in the David Kirkpatrick livery, and he'll be very pleased with that. He had a super round at Anglesey last weekend, and he's gone purple again, so watch out for this guy. Absolutely flying. Mr. Steve Ryder has also joined us, says, come on Clive, if you haven't shared, please do so. You've just disappeared to have a cup of tea, please come back. It was a great Mighty Mini race, congrats guys, it was a very good Mighty Mini race. So Chocky out on track, and there he is, Adam Bath there in 2nd place at the moment. Clive, the champion, is there in 4th because Handy Pint has just stolen that 3rd place, and he's now in 3rd, Clive in 4th. So very, very interesting start to this early qualifying session. 4 minutes in, the championship leader is in 4th, guy in 2nd place is in 1st. So this is a turnout for the books. So Butler obviously in the reserve car, and he's in Stuart Coombs' car tonight. It's great to see. So the Stuart Coombs livery. Unfortunately had an engine issue, and fantastic work by everyone involved over the weekend to get that car back on the track. Unfortunately had a bit of a mishap in the 2nd race. It was unfortunate to not enter the track on race 2. So great to see him on track anyway, that car. There's Crafty in 6th place, just giving himself a little bit of room to open up the taps again. There's Glowing Gold now in 7th place. And I know these guys have been practicing a lot, so we'll keep an eye on Glowing Gold and the likes of Hassler as well. Back after his, I won't call it the one that everyone else has been calling it, but the opposite to snooker, which is pool. I'm not allowed to say it on my stream, so they're in 8th, and I love pool. So Corky there in 10th place. There's Pac-Man in 11th in the James Jenkins car. Again, everyone said, you know, it is very different to getting into a Mighty Mini and then jumping into a Super, and it's exactly the same as it is in Sim. So Pac-Man in 10th place. Corky now dropping down to 10th. Joe there in 12th. He's had a good weekend as well. Get some trophies on his journeys. Dad Tom very pleased. Wife Lisa, I think it is. Got it wrong, please let me know. But Joe there on track, just needs to settle down a bit. He's a very good driver, very, very competent as well. So we'll keep an eye on Joe today. There is Jenny there in 13th at the moment. We've got 2 off the lead. Ash Roy's in 14th now. Not very interesting to see him all the back in 14th place. So not too sure what that's all about. He should be absolutely flying, but it looks like he's going to cross the lap now with a nice 10 or a 9. No, he goes into 2nd. It was all a lie. So there he is in 2nd place. Glowing Gold has gone into 3rd. Albie now into 4th. Handy Point in 5th. Championship leader Clive is now into 7th because Crafty's just gone into 6th place for TTR. So he's now gone into 6th. I've now in 7th. This is very interesting. Butler there in 8th place. And Neville Kirkpatrick still holding that top 10. So great to see him there. And he's got the toe on Crafty and Bolt here as he comes through. So great to see that. So Neville Kirkpatrick does what he does best. Goes down the inside, hard on the brakes, and takes that position. Really suffering with brake fade in the last race at Anglesey. Rob's car just behind him there. The Union Jack with the slightly blacked version of blue, apparently. So there's Chocky. Ronan is there. Hello, Ronan. Great to see you, mate. Also, Greg Goose is also watching. Great to see that. Thanks, Greg, for joining us. And please do check out eSports Team Management app, where you can put all your leagues, all your teams, your events, all on that app, and people can come in and join. And fun. Congrats to Corky there. Butler's just made another lap, so Chocky's slowing down. I think he's just trying to give himself some room. Handy Point now into second place, so he's upped his game and now into second place. So great stuff from Handy Point. Glowing there in third, so both CC guys in the top 5. Ashboy into fourth. There's a little bit wide on the hairpin as they go back down the dip. Don't forget penalties on the right-hand side after this dip. Just see the yellow marker boards there. So there is Adam Bath. A good job. I think he's practiced his track, hasn't he? They're in the top 5 at the moment. Butler there in 6th. Obviously, he won't get points in this one, nor will Pac-Man. There is Crafty in 7th. Clive is not looking good at the moment, is he? He's back there in 8th place. Only just under a second from the leader, and I mean, that's close. Anything can happen in this race, but maybe race pace will change that up. So Redbeard has said, good to see CC back racing. Cheers, buddy. Thank you very much, Captain Redbeard. Great to see that. Thank you very much. We do appreciate it. Races will be live again very, very soon, but I've had to take real life very seriously recently. Quick Goose. Love it, mate. Thank you. Keep messages coming in. Also, don't forget to subscribe, and also don't forget to share across Facebook as well. Obviously, we're our social media side now will be across YouTube, and we do have a group page called CC Sim Racing Pit Crew. We have a minute to go of this qualifier. Let's go over a rundown. So it's Chocky on pole position at the moment. Handy Point in second, just going over the gravel there and through the right-hander at the dip. And, they're in second place. Glowing in third. Ashboy in fourth. 109s is a very close lap time. Let's see what he can do. Let's see if Ashboy can grab another spot here as he flies up the hill. A little bit. Oh, maybe not. He might get a 109 low here. No, stays in 4th place. Adam Bath there in 5th. Using all the curb a little bit more. There is Pac-Man in the 6th place. Got a penalty, but he's definitely clawed up in the Greg Jenkins car, who's also having a nice engine overhaul, ready for Thruxton. He's going to enjoy that. Oh, and so much so, he's just rammed it into the wall. Didn't want to do that, and he's just bailed out because there's not long to go of this race qualifier here. So Jenny is there. She's crossed the. She will cross the line in a moment. So Chocky on a lap. Can he go any faster? A 109.333. That's very good indeed. Can he go into the 108s? It's going to be very close. And he does a 109.4. Great stuff. Glowing has taken second place of Handy Point. So again, great stuff from the 2CC guys. Ashboy racing for Team CC. It's obviously individual in the Mighty Minis. They're going for gold, representing CC Sim Racing across the line. Can he go any faster than what he has done? This is going to be very, very close. Is Handy Point going to take pole? Is Glowing? No. Is Ashboy? Oh, Ashboy's taken pole. Ashboy goes into pole position. Look at that, a 109.231. Here comes Clive Smith. Does he go any faster? No, he doesn't. So Clive also. Crafty stays in 8th. What about Joe? Does he go faster? No, he doesn't. Napa, no. What about Nev Kirkpatrick? He was down there, wasn't he? Where is he? 11th place. Crosses the line. Stays in 11th. Haslett in 12th. Joe there in 13th. Jenny in 14th place. But I'll tell you what, the worry here at the moment is our championship leader, and that's Clive Smith. The power under a second. Was now over a second, so it's all about the racing now, isn't it? So there we go, qualifying over, and let's have a look at those qualifying results. So it's Ashboy on pole position with that blistering lap time at the end there. Chocky in second, Glowing Gold in third, Handy Point in fourth, Albie in fifth, Pac-Man in sixth, Butler in 7th, Crafty in 8th. Oh, Smith in ninth there. Napa Corky in 10th. Then we have Ayrton in 11th. Then we have Haslett in 12th. Joe there in 13th. And Jenny Robertson in 14th place. And this could be anyone's race here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be an absolute belter of a race. And I'm on comms on my own for this one. So please enjoy. Don't forget to please subscribe, share as much as you can over Facebook. We do really appreciate it. Come on, Nev. Push, push, push. Says hi. Did get to meet him. Brief break from Cap's stream. Good luck, lads. Car Phonetic. Go, Nev. Ayrton. 20 quid if you get in 6th. Oh, there you go. 6th place is on, Ash, for Ayrton, should I say? And also we got Go Gold and Pint says Beastman. So great to see Beastman joining. Thank you very much, guys. We do appreciate it. So don't forget, let's light up the chat, let's light up the shares, and let's light up the subs as we try to go for 1,000, because this is race number 2 of the evening, and this is the Super Mighty Minis Racing Championship, the esports, and fully endorsed by the Mighty Minis Racing Championship. And I'm your commentator, Craig Cook. Let's get this one underway. This is going to be an absolute corker of a race. So, on pole position is your man there in front of us. It is going to be Ash Boy, Chocky in second, Gold in third, Handy Pint in fourth, top 5, Albie. Let's see, red lights, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're waiting for the lights to go out. Out they go, away they go, and they did stutter a little bit, but it looks like Ash has got a blistering start. Yes, he has. Great stuff from Ash Boy. It's Chocky there in second, going for gold, going around the outside. He's also got a good run here. Albie's had a brilliant start. He's now into 4th place. So it's Ash Boy in the lead, going around the outside of Chocky for position. Has he got that done? Look at Albie down the inside of both of them. He's got that done. Oh, what a move! What a brilliant move there. Absolutely fantastic stuff from Adam Bath. Goes into 2nd place. So it's Ash Boy in the lead, Adam Bath in 2nd, and there's a gaggle of cars all fighting for 3rd. Look at this. You can see Crafty, Pac-Man, Handy Pint all battling away, but Chocky just stays out of the way into the braking zone. Look at Crafty there in 6th place, and look at Butler down the inside. Oh, this is all happening right in front of us. There's Neville Kirkpatrick there in the 10th spot. So Clive's now into 9th. And Crafty having a good old race here. So let's take a look at the leaders. It's still Ash Boy in the lead, followed by Adam Bath. There we are, Adam Bath, Handy Pint. Then we've got Chocky. That's a great little shot of him coming around the hairpin, flying through. And everyone's still together, which is brilliant stuff. Looks like Clive is looking for a position as well on, I think that was, let's go back a little bit. I think it was Neville Kirkpatrick. Yes, he is. And he's trying to get through, but going for gold. Has gone right back, hasn't he, into 8th place. Not what he wanted. Nevin on the gravel there as he comes back onto the track. And it looks like Clive's got down the inside. Has he done? Yes, he has. So Clive makes another move. And he's side by side with Nevin. This is a real battle in real life, these two. But who's that down the inside? It was that Corky. It nearly was. And Corky nearly had a piece of that as well. So both of the cars off the track. Nevin's off the track. Comes back on again. And there he is in the top 10 at the moment. So it's Ash Boy in the lead. Adam Bath in 2nd. Handy Pint trying to chase him down there in 3rd. Look at Chocky trying to find a way through the hairpin there. On the brakes. Cuts into the corner. Right on the back of Handy Pint. This is brilliant stuff. Let's go on board with Chocky here. Oh my goodness me. What a start. Four-speed box for these guys. Straight cut gears, whiny gearboxes, great expectations, and there is the move from Chocky down the inside of Handy Pint. He's going to be left out to dry, or is he? Because he's going to have the inside line for the next corner, but he gets it done. That's a great move there from Chocky. Gets it done and goes into 3rd. But let's have a look at the replay at the start, because I'd like to see how Adam Bath did it. There he is in 4th place. Now into 3rd, down the inside, gets both of them into turn 2. What a great move from Adam Bath. Back to leader, Ash Boy in the lead. Adam Bath in 2nd. Still that battle with Handy Pint. Chocky now under real pressure. And he looks like he's been argy-bargy out of the way, because Handy Pint's in 3rd. Chocky back into 4th place. Butler having a look as well. There is Pac-Man. So that battle still leads on from the previous race. And down the inside, tries to get that done. Chocky holding the outside line. Moves out of the way, does Butler. Gets a little bump and run from Pac-Man. Going for gold is in the mix. Just on the back of this, there's Crafty and TTR, so keep an eye on those guys on the back of this pack. 8th and 9th respectively. Neville Kirkpatrick still there in the top 10. Move down the inside from Glowing. Has he got that done? That's a great move in the 7th spot. Around the outside of Pac-Man for position. He's going to be at the inside as they come onto the final corner. He might just do this here. And he's done it. Good move. Good move. And he hold it into turn 1. Nice wide line here from Pac-Man. hard on the brakes, different brake bias, and Chucky's gone through into third place on Handy Pint, and that's a great move down the inside into turn 1. Oh, and Handy Pint has a great bit of acceleration that gives him a little punt for his troubles. And look at this, Butler down the inside of Handy Pint, and he's all nudged him out of the way. And now Handy Pint's now into 5th, but look at Glowing for Gold looking for the outside line, and now Clive's in the mix, and Crafty's jumped up into 7th. Handy Pint down the inside into the hairpin. Has he got that done? Yes, he has. Good move. Now Glowing for Gold is also looking for a position here. He hasn't got a 4 in there, but I just call him Glowing for Gold because it reminds me of when I was a kid watching Glowing for Gold with that dude who did Glowing for Gold. It was incredible. So there is Butler in 5th place, Crafty in 6th, Glowing for Gold there. This is a brilliant shot. Look at all those cars together. Handy Pint in 4th, Butler in 5th. TTR Crafty now into 5th place. Good move from Crafty, but he's lost the momentum, and this is Glowing for Gold down the inside. He could get both of them here. Glowing for Gold from 7th. Can he get it done? He gets a bump and run from Butler. And look at Clive now. He's now jumped into 8th spot, so he's actually trying to follow suit on TTR Crafty, but Crafty's flying at the moment down the inside, gets that done and run through into the final quarter, the start-finish straight, should I say, into turn 1, and goes down the inside as Butler and Glowing for Gold going wide there, and a little punt from Clive as well, having a bit of piece of this. So let's go to the leaders because that's way too much going on. So it's Ashwell in the lead from Albie in 2nd place. Let's go on board with Adam Bath and see what he can see, because that looks a lot calmer from what's happening behind him. Let's have a look behind him. Nothing at the moment, but you will see about 20 cars in the background. But there's Chucky in 3rd. Let's have a look from 3rd, because that's going to be brilliant. There's Chucky, there is Handy Pint in 4th, Crafty now into 5th place. It looks like Butler's going for 6th place. Don't forget, he doesn't get points, so doesn't worry too much about where he finishes on the track. Everyone will get a jump forward on points, but there is Butler in 6th place, Glowing for Gold in 7th, should I say, and Crafty's still holding that 8th spot, trying to close the gap up on the top 2, but can't quite do it. Oh, wide goes Butler. That's going to cost him in the background there. Butler in 7th place. Oh, there goes a very, very speedy Clive. And also there goes, oh, who's that Pac-Man in front there? No, Kirkpatrick, where is he? He's still there in the top 10. Maybe you could change that to the top 10. I tell you what, top 10 in this race is absolutely epic. Great to see Lacko there. Let's go, Chucky. Hello, Craig. Hello, buddy. Great to see you, mate. Lots and lots going on at the moment, but let's have a look at the leaders because they are really closing up half a second now. Ashwoy and Adam Bath has gone sideways round the corner as Adam Bath into the hairpin. He's really closed up there. Again, Ashwoy just seems to have it held, doesn't he? These two battling away. Chucky is trying to find a way to close these two up. He needs Adam Bath to fight with Ashwoy, but it hasn't happened yet. So there's 3rd. There's Handy Pint. He's now sort of clawed his way away from Crafty in 5th, Glowing there in 6th. Clive is now into 7th place, so he's going to try and open up the taps. His last 2 laps are 11s, and that's not good for him. He needs to be in those 9s. Piper says good racing, fantastic racing, he says. So there is your championship leader at the moment. So it looks like at the moment it's going to be Chucky who's going to be taking the championship lead going into round 3. Lovely stuff from these drivers. Oh, Liverpool Patrick's gone off the track. Not too sure what happened there. But we will take a look. Oh, he's coming around the corner. I'm not too sure. Did he? Oh, he's on the rumble strip trying to turn in on the brakes, and he's just gone straight across the grass. And I'll tell you what, well held. Well held as he comes back on the track. And, that could have been a lot worse. So still holding that 10th place. He'll be chuffed with this. If you can hold up another top 10, it'll be brilliant. But Astral at the moment now 0.8 in the lead. Jockey's definitely closing up, isn't he? Look at that. He has the fastest lap as well, 109.495. As we watch Adam Bath, Chocky coming through as well. Move for the inside from Crafty, now into 4th place. So Crafty's had a move and got it done. Now Handy Point's now into 5th. Going for gold, might have an opportunity here as well as he tackles the CCR guy. Round the outside, it's going to be inside into the final corner. He might sneak a little look down here. He is indeed. We look to our left. Is he going to leave the brakes on very, very late? Yes, he is. He goes through. Side by side, still a bit of contact. Side door action from these two drivers. He goes off the track, comes back on. And now Clive wants a piece of this. Great drive out of the corner again from Handy Pint. This is fantastic. Into the dip. Andy Point gets it done. Glavin tries to get into the mix as well. Tries to get down the hairpin. Can't quite get it done. And watch out for Clive. He's now looking very, very feisty. Hits the sausage curve. And he's on the back of this as well. But has Handy Point got through? Yes, he has. And Handy Point is now back into that 5th place. A little bump and run from Glowin. Has a look down the inside again. Oh, on the brakes. Shuts the door. My goodness me. This battle's intense. Brilliant racing. And now this is giving Clive the opportunity to go around the outside and have the inside for the final corner. And he's done it. Yes, he has. He's done it. He's down the inside, but going to do it again. He's going to leave his brakes on the last minute again. Into the braking zone we go. No, he doesn't, and Clive goes through, but a cutback could be on here for Glowin, and this is not what Clive wants. Can he hold that inside line? Yes, he can. Oh, he's on the grass, but he's managed to keep it. Brilliant driving from these. Are absolutely superb stuff. Brilliant racing. Back to the leader zone. Adam Barth's having a look down the inside. So Ashwoy's made a mistake somewhere. We're going to see if we can hold that replay and see what happened there, because Ashwoy's under real pressure. My goodness me, what happened there? On board with Ashwoy, screaming the absolute hell out of this mini engine. The 1293. 100 brake horsepower. Oh, Chucky's really putting the hammer down. He's all over the grass. Onto the gravel. Using all the track and a little bit more. Carphanetic just said, looks like Nevin's cat might have jumped on his lap. I reckon you're right, that, because it was a very audacious move. Epic racing as well, says James. Goodness me, there's battles all over the park at the moment. That's Boy managing to pull away. Now let's see if we can have a look and check out what happened there. We have plenty of time in this race. So where did it happen? He just caught him right there, didn't he? And Adam Barth had a good run, got a bit sideways, a little cheeky move down the inside from Adam Barth. Nearly got it done as well, but the exit speed looks better on that wider line. Boy manages to hold on. So now moves into a nicer position, over half a second now. Chucky is definitely closing these two now after that mishap. Crafty in fourth place, should I say. Handy Point is now chased down Crafty. Clive has managed to get past Glowin and pulled away, and that's not what Glowin wants. He really needs to get back into the mix here. Glowin there in 7th. Let's have a listen. Oh, it's a lovely sound. Glowin in 7th. There's Pac-Man in 8th. Butler there in 9th place. Battle for the lead has gotten closer. Just around approximately half a second now. It's Ashwoy. It's Adam Barth. Jockey just behind. Where is he now? 2.5 seconds. So he's definitely closing in. Got that lap to beat. Oh, he's on the grass. Is Adam Barth. He's using all the track and a little bit more, as we say every week. But he's really pushing hard, and that's a see. It seems again a little bit of grass there gives you that brilliant exit speed you want. Into the hairpin. He's got the drive out of the corner. Now, can he close him up? We're on board with Adam Barth. This is brilliant. Pushing, just has that little bit of acceleration to get away on the hill. So Ashwoy coming into turn 1. Now into turn 2, the right-hander. A little bit wide there from Adam Barth, but he's got a good exit again, and he's had to adjust himself as Ash, and this could be a good move here from Adam Barth. He's going to look, he tries to go to the inside, and it's blocked by Ashwoy. Into the left-hander. He might have a little move down the inside here. On the brakes, stays for the wider line this time. Tries to get the acceleration out the corner. And it looks like a good acceleration. It looks like a good piece of momentum there from Adam Barth. Hasn't quite done it again, though. That narrow line seems to be better going into that corner, but the tighter line, the wider line sometimes work, but not on that occasion, so it must be down to brake bias. And still, Ashboy trying to get away, but Chucky's now 1.5 behind the leaders. Going for gold just behind. Now caught up Clive, who's in the 6th place. Handy Point trying to chase down Crafty in 4th. Let's have a look at the other guys at the back there. There's Pac-Man in the Greg Jenkins car, to apologise, in 8th spot. Butler in 9th. Previous to last race there. There's Corky in 10th. Haslett is in 11th. There is Joe in 12th. Evan drops down to 13th place, which is a real shame. Will Tyrrell is also watching. He's just losing the back end. It's a real shame. He was doing so well as well. Look at that. He's done a 1:13. He's also done a 1:10. So he has got the pace. He has got the pace. Jenny Robertson has pulled into the pits. So I think that'll be her day up, which is a real shame because she was absolutely doing very well. Some 11s there as well. So Ashboy under pressure again from Adam Barth. Let's go on board with Ashboy. Climbing the hill now. Battle's still on in the back there. The second group. DTR, Crafty still holding 4th. Handy Point in 5th. Clive in 6th. Glowing in 7th. 5 minutes of this race to go. And it's still Ashboy from Albi. Sim Racing champion against Super Mighty Minis racer Adam Barth. Another one of Octane Racing Steve Rideout's cars. And he's got another good run here, hasn't he? Look at this stuff from Adam Barth. Is he going to have another look? He needs to try something because Corky's having a look and he goes down the inside. Has he got that done this time? Ashboy gives him the room. Little bit of contact. And he's managed to pull away again. My goodness me. This race is just unbelievable. We could have the top 3 battling for the win here. But Ashboy managing to hold him off at the moment. 4 minutes to go. Is it enough time for Chucky to close up? I don't know. Crafty has managed to pull away in 4th there. Look at that. He's managed to pull away. And Handy Point there in 5th. Let's have a look at this battle. Glowing still trying to close up on Clive. And Pac-Man's still now closed up. And looks like Glowing is going for a move down the inside. Has he got that done? I think he has. He's got the car down the inside. This is not what Clive wants. He's going to leave his braking as late as he can. He's going to try and hold the outside line so he can have the inside line coming into the corner. And a mistake there from Glowing gives Clive back the position. That was crucial. Very crucial. So Clive still there in 6th place. Handy Point in 5th place. Crafty in 4th. Then we have Chucky. And he's on the back of this group. Look at this. And Adam Barth has got the lead. And there it is. He has the outside line, and that is not what Ashboy wanted. Ashboy wanted that outside line, and Adam Barth plows past him. That's incredible. Great move from Adam Barth and goes into the lead of this race. So it's Adam Barth now into the lead. And look, Chucky's on the back of this as well. But no, Crafty's made a mistake. Crafty's made a mistake, and that's going to give Handy Point the opportunity to chase him down. My goodness me. He's managed to hold it. My goodness, I don't know how he's done that, but that is intense. We need to go back to the leaders because it's absolutely kicking off now. Ashboy is there in 2nd place, made some mistake, and now Chucky's in the mix. There he is. Let's go on board with Chucky because it's brilliant. Into the left-hander, climbing, going down to the hill now, so to say. Into the left-hander, into the dip. You see the marbles on the right-hand side. Into the hard-braking hairpin here. Oh, nearly caught the grass. Hits the sausage curb on the exit. Brilliant battle. There's a battle going on here, and there's a battle behind as well because it looks like Pac-Man and also Butler's also in the mix of this as well. Adam Barth holding that lead. If he wins this, he's going to be absolutely pumped. On board with Adam Barth. He's got a gap, hasn't he? 0.8 now. He's managing to clear away. Crafty's cleared away in 4th. Glowing is now into 5th. Handy Point is into 6th. and Clive is in 7th. He needs a top 5 finish. Corky in front. It's going to be Corky leading the championship going into round 3. What a race. So Adam, can he hold on? 45 seconds of this race to go, and makes a little bit of a mistake there coming into the hairpin, and he doesn't want to give Ashworth a little sniff at all going into the final lap. 30 seconds to go. It's going to be very close indeed. 20 seconds. There might be another lap here. Good exit from Ashwoy. We're going to see if this flag comes out as they climb the hill. 10 seconds. I think they're going to get another lap in here. 5, 4, 3, 2. Crosses the line. Is it all 3? It is. It's the 3 for the final lap. And we've got to keep an eye on that, but it's Crafty. He's going to finish in 4th place as he crosses the line. It's going to be Glowing. He finishes in 5th. Handy Pint in 6th. It's going to be Clive in 7th, which is not what he wanted. Pac-Man 8th. Butler 9th. It's going to be Corky there in 10th place. Haslett is going to be in 11th with, looks like Joe and Nevin Kirkpatrick battling away side by side here. And is he going to get it done? No, he isn't. And that's Joe into 12th. Nevin in 13th. Back to the leaders. And there's Adam Bath. He's still holding it. Can he do it? He's under half a second now as Ashley's had a good exit off the corner. Now it's going to be a drag race to the final corner and the climb up the hill. Can he do it? Can Adam Bath hold him off? Into the right-hander. Goes a little bit narrow. Gets the exit speed and he could do it here. I don't think it's going to be close enough. He is closing, but it's not enough. And Adam Bath is going to win this race. He's going to win round 2. And Adam Bath from the Super Mighty Minis is going to win the Super Mighty Minis in the Esports Championship. And he takes the win. He's going to be very happy with that. It's Ashboy in 2nd and it's Chocky in 3rd. And what a race from that man there, Chocky. He managed to close the gap. And what a time that is. 109.046 on the final lap. But it's Adam Bath who takes the win with Ash in 2nd, Chocky in 3rd. Crafty there in 4th place. Glowing in 5th. With Handy Pint there for CCR in 6th place. It's going to be Clive there in 7th. Pac-Man in 8th. Butler in 9th. And Corky takes out the top 10. But there is your winner, Adam Bath. And he will be taking a very much needed bow. Thank you to Michael Drake for also subscribing. We do really appreciate that. Thank you for everyone who has subscribed today. And thank you for everyone who has been watching. We do have the interviews, and I'm pretty sure you're going to be wanting to listen to these interviews because that was one hell of a race. One mistake, it looked like, from Ash, given Adam Bath the opportunity to take his first win in the Super Mighty Minis Racing Championship Esports of 2023. Clean race, raised up to 4 positions there. Takes this win here at Autodrome LAGO Maggiore West End. And let's take a look at those results after a brilliant race. So Adam Bath takes the win. Ashmore in 2nd. Chocky in 3rd. Crafty takes 4th. Glowing Gold takes 5th. Handy Pint in 6th. Clive in 7th. Pac-Man in 8th. Then it's Butler in 9th. Corky in 10th. Haslett in 11th. Joe there in 12th. Nevin in 13th. And Jenny Robertson in 14th place. Wow. And well. Let's have a look at some of these messages before we go into that. This is fantastic. Go Handy Pint. Go Glowing, says James H. Great to see you there, buddy. And well done in your last race. Let's go, Chocky. Hello, great. More brake failure for Nev, maybe. Man City vs Real Madrid semi-final. And I'm finding this more entertaining. Great race and commentary. I'm so glad you said that. This is epic racing, says James. Nev's cat might have jumped on his lap. I think you're probably right there. Go to the next position, says Chocky. And then we've got Will Tyrrell. Great to see Will Tyrrell there. This is absolutely brilliant. Come on, Nev. Yeah, well done, Will. Thanks for joining, mate. Really do appreciate that. Then we have Darren there saying Ashmore drove an awesome race on this track. He really did. He really did. Let's go to the second place. Says Laszlo. Adam said, awesome drive. says James H. Nice race, says Nagy there. James says fantastic racing, handy and glowing. I can breathe now. ADEG40 with a thumbs up. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate that. Nice. Congrats, Chucky, says Laszlo. Smashing drive, that says Will Till. And Rideout says, well done, Adam. Hyper says, great race, guys. Crazy final lap. Yeah, that was absolutely super. But we do have our top 3 in the chat at the moment, which is fantastic. And we will have a quick word with Chucky. So, Chuck, what a great race that was. Had a little bit of a battle at the start, but you managed to close the gap. Fastest lap, extra points for you. But I think you're top of the table now. You're leading this championship going into round 3.
Oh, well, that's good news. Wow, what a race. First of all, I'm sorry for the contact with, I think it was Handy Print, but fortunately he managed to stay on track. I got a little bit of contact with him.
Yeah, you did. Well, these things happen, so it's not too much of a panic. So don't worry about it too much, my friend. But it was a brilliant race and super stuff. We really do enjoy. Every time you get on the track, you are a menace to most drivers, and obviously I can't keep up with you anyway. But Chucky, a super drive, mate. Well done, and we can't wait to see you in the next race. Super job. Well done.
Thank you. Excited and well done to all. Congratulations.
There's Chucky, so thank you very much to Chucky. Let's have a quick word with Ashwoy back in the championship after missing the first one. I'm sure you didn't want to miss the first one, but back here in second, had the lead. Looked like you had it done and dusted, but he wouldn't give up, would he?
No, that was it. It was constant pressure. We both had our strengths and weaknesses, and unfortunately my weakness was on a part of a track where the overtakes could happen. So he tried it a couple of times, eyed it up a couple of times, and then went for it with, I don't know, 4 minutes to go. But I thought I might have got him on the last couple of laps. I think I had a few faster laps than him, but these things are so hard to tow and to overtake people. So, but no, fair play to Adam. That was a monster of a drive. So I mean, absolutely fully deserved that win there.
Oh, brilliant. Absolutely super, mate. It really was. And it's great to have you back as well. And I see your mate Pac-Man's also in there somewhere. So I'm sure he'll enjoy a battle or two with you later on in the championship. But well done, mate. Congratulations. Finishing second. Great to have you back as well. Well done.
Cheers, mate. Thanks, Craig.
Well. Would I ever believe this to happen? Mr. Adam Bath, my goodness, take a bow. Because that battle with you and Ashwell, I thought Ash had it covered. I thought Chucky might have disappeared. No, you were there. Right there, all the time. Major move stick. You must be absolutely chuffed with that, mate.
Yeah, I'm just about to peel myself off the ceiling. I jumped up out of my seat so much over that line, but yeah, I made a quite a good start, and that was the key to it really, because I started 5th and I was in 2nd very early on, and my plan was to just follow Ash. But as Ash said, there was sections where he was quicker, and there were sections where I was quicker, and I just managed to really get onto the back of him through the first couple of turns. Turn 1, 2, 3, and 4 were my stronger points, and he was a lot quicker in the second half of the lap. So I knew if I was going to get him, I was going to get him in that first section. Nearly got him a couple of times. He just ran a little bit wide through the first turn, and I was keeping an eye on Chucky as well, because once he got back into 3rd, I thought, here we go. He'd sit fastest lap. He's going to get onto the back of us and hunt us down, but just managed to hold him off there. And all credit to Ash. He gave me plenty of room. It was hard racing, but it was, I think, fair. And I'm absolutely delighted to get this victory. Yeah,
well done, mate. It was absolutely brilliant. And wow, I'm absolutely pumped. There's a couple of Mighty Mini drivers that also said well done to you, especially one man there, Steve Rideout. He's very pleased with that. So congratulations, mate. And yeah, super job, and great to see you on the commentary, obviously, as usual. But mate, that's a super drive, and I did see that first move into turn 2. That was superb, and well done. Congratulations, mate. Great to see you at the top there.
Thank you very much.
Well, there we go. That was Adam Bath, but I'm going to bring him back in again, because after that race, we head now to our real life racing, which is back here for round 3. which is at Thruxton. So if you're interested in joining us at Thruxton, we would love to see you there. Thruxton is on the 17th and 18th of June. We do have a bit of a party going. I think there's quite a few members that will be joining us there. So any CC members or CCR members or Mighty Mini members that all you want to jump in and camp with us, we'd love to have you there joining the fun. A few barbecues, a few drinks, and obviously a walk around the track would be nice as well. So 17th and 18th of June that is. And then we're back here for the Mighty Minis Esports Championship on the 21st of June at Catalonia National Track. So that'll be interesting. Looking forward to that one. So keep your eyes and ears peeled for that. And it's been absolutely fantastic having everyone on. And Adam Bath, thank you for joining me in the comms box, and well done for your win.
Yeah, can I do the same next time? Because it's obviously a good omen doing the commentary in the first race. If it makes me faster, I'll do it.
Well, yeah, why not? But let's do it. Yeah, unfortunately, Jesse couldn't be with us. He was shopping. So there we go. You did manage to sneak in, but unfortunately, it was a bit too late to jump him in the comments box. But thank you very much, Adam, for joining me. It's absolutely been super. Thank you to everyone that has been joining us, and thank you to everyone who has transferred from the CC Sim Racing page on Facebook to our page over. Well, on Facebook, but it's our group page, which is a bit more open for everyone to use. So we do hope that you all transfer over. Please do so. Thank you to the subscribers, the followers, and everyone that's shared. We do appreciate that. Thank you very much. And also like to mention that Tuckley Racing. Sorry, Aid, I didn't realise it was you, buddy. So it's Tuckley Racing that was watching and seeing his car on track. So great to see that. And unfortunately, Jenny, I don't think's too well at the moment. So that might be why she pulled up. So we'll have a chat with her afterwards. But it's been an absolutely fantastic night. Join us again for the next round at Catalonia National. Is going to be a cracking race, and keep an eye out for the new championships that are arriving. We have a league going on. Yes, we have divisions. It's happening. It is like a football league with an FA Cup as well, so keep an eye on for that. And also the announcement of the AWRC race car and when the event will start, so keep an eye on that. So massive thank you to everyone that's joined us. Thank you to our winners today, Adam Bath and Pac-Man. But it's good night from Adam Bath and good night from me. We are CC Sim Racing, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone. Good night.
I swear now. Fuck me. I'm not good. That was hard work. Now all I've got to do is do the same thing at front. Your commentary there as well, isn't it? I'm gonna shoot on, mate. All right.